asset. You're right. However, if you need money off that asset and you've lost your job, there's no money there that anyone's going to loan you because you've lost your ability to gain an income, whether it be being laid off or just absolutely having a disability that kept you from working.
Which is why Z and I, we put the money in the walls. We've hidden the cash inside the walls of the house. So should there be an emergency, while main man Khris Bryan would be wrong, because we would just take a crowbar, boom, we get in there, we get all the cash out. Obviously, we cash out of our own home. Unbelievable. Liquidity, I call that. Right?
Liquidity. In our house. So it is in our house, but it's not in our house.
Unbelievable. Tom Brady posters everywhere.
Belichick.
I put the Tom Brady and Belichick over the hole in the wall so no one suspects it. Obvious.
Yeah, no one will go over there and mess with that. An old nasty T-shirt.
Obvious. Now, here's the thing. I want to go ahead. I want to read this to you because it's a fun factoid about Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. This is from, by the way, Bloomberg. This is not from the Khris Bryan Apologist Network. This is from Bloomberg. He says this in Bloomberg: O'Neal doesn't need Gold Bond's money or the rest of his $20 million endorsement income, and he says he doesn't count it. When he first came to the NBA, his money manager Lester Knispel, I believe, persuaded him to sock away more than $1 million a year in annuities. That income is now enough to live on, O'Neal says, just in case all this stuff goes bad. His endorsement income, he says, is mostly for his 6 children. I have all the toys I want. What's he talking about? An annuity? I thought we were talking about Shaquille O'Neal here. What are we talking about, annuities?
Yep, another unknown thing out there. A lot of people have this bad genre, this bad thing. Oh, I don't want an annuity because back in the day, back in the 80s, in the 80s and early 90s, if you died and your wife died early, well, your kids got nothing. It all went back to a life insurance company. Not so today. Not so. Every dime you put in it comes back to you. Either it be an income that you cannot outlive or onto your heirs.
Back in the day, I'll tell you what, annuities were terrible. Back in the day, remember that, Z? Back in the day?
Come on now.
Awful back in the day. Have other things changed since back in the day financially, or are we still listening to this kind of music and quad skating around financially? Is it still jean jackets and bad things happening with annuities?
Big hair.
I think jean jackets are coming back, but I don't think that has anything to do with the finances. The financial products out there now are a lot more cutting edge than they used to be. Most people that got a bad idea about an annuity, for instance, you've got all of these major ball players. They're paid through annuities. All of their contracts are paid through annuities. So why not leverage the same thing that the guys are making millions on, even if you've only got a nest egg of $250,000 or $50,000?
So what is an annuity then? For everybody listening, I'm driving home. I'm thinking, okay, you guys are talking about annuities. What is an annuity?
Very simple. Life insurance companies have annuities. Banks have CDs. It's an investment product where you can not lose money, and you could actually gain based on market gains using this neat little thing called indexing.
I don't know what you've been talking about for the last hour and a half. I have had a lot of Oklahoma Joe's beans. I just want to know, what's your website? How do I get a hold of you? Because I'm just trying to eat these beans, and I'll call you later. What's the number?
Number is 918-591-2880. And our website is myanchorgroup.com.
I only hear things the second time first. Can you say that again?
Myanchorgroup.com, 918-591-2880. We'd love for you to call.
Awesome. Now, Z, coming up, when we come back after the break, we're talking about super move number 8. And Z, do you want to know what super move number 8 is?
I can hardly wait. I'll tell you what, I've been waiting. This is the 8th and final one. I've been driving home. I'm going slow because I don't want to miss it.
Creeping.
I'm kind of creeping now. I've stopped a couple times.
Law enforcement is worried about you.
Parked at a truck stop for a little bit. I've eased it back on the road, and I'm almost home for super move number 8.
Just idling down the road. Thrive Time Show.
You're listening to the Thrive Time Show on Talk Radio 1170.
All right, Thrive Nation, welcome back, Oklahomies, to the left coast of the Arkansas River, where we are broadcasting deep within the bowels of the Thrive15.com world headquarters, inside the dojo of Mojo, broadcasting, providing you with that audio excellence that you just can't find during the workday. It got a little darker in here, a little bit darker in here. It's kind of a
mood. We call it mood lighting. Mood lighting.
We're talking today about the 8 financial super moves to help you get to where you want to go financially. My name's Clay Clark. I'm former SBA Small Business Administration Entrepreneur of the Year, and I'm joined here. I'm in the presence of greatness. And you cannot debate this. If you drive around Tulsa, you'll see the Dr. Z signs everywhere.
You can debate it.
No, you could debate it, but well, okay, fine. It's Dr. Robert Zoellner. Sir, how are you?
I am fantastic. And everybody listening out there, listen, we tried to bring you radio excellence. We do. We're the #1 rated business show out of Tulsa.
Yeah, apparently out of there's no other shows.
There's no other
shows.
But listen, for those of you who make it home,
yeah.
you've driven home. Maybe your shift is earlier and you're already home.
Yep.
You get on Facebook Live and you're watching us, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of people tune in to watch you, not me.
We've got some visual candy for them coming up very soon, and I'm excited about it.
He was matriculated in the United States Navy. He is what I would call a beautiful man.
Yes.
He's got a beautiful mind, like Russell Crowe. Beautiful man, like Brad Pitt. Beautiful mind, like Russell Crowe. He's got the whole thing going.
Russell Pitt?
Yeah, Russell Pitt. He's the whole deal. This guy, not only that, but he knows the whole financial game. He knows how to financially get where you want to go. He is one of the partners there with Anchor Financial Group. And let me tell you what, it's like chicken soup for the financial soul right here.
It really is.
It's Khris, Bryan. Sir, how are you?
I'm doing well. You guys I need to record this over and over and over, and my wife needs to hear this while she sleeps.
You could tell her to go to thrivetimeshow.com and just hit repeat on the show right here.
Right.
I want to pivot. I want to ask this because a lot of people want to know. They want to know the man behind the financial genius. Where did you meet your wife? Where did you meet her?
I actually met her at a bar here in Oklahoma.
Really?
I did.
Really?
The old Midnight Rodeo, the original one.
Midnight Rodeo.
Midnight Rodeo. Did you ever DJ there, Clay? Back in the day.
I sent a lot of DJs there, but I never went there. I did the Yucatan Liquor Stand.
That was your jam.
That was right in front of the old Target.
Yeah.
And the thing about the Yucatan Liquor Stand, which was great, is that they were trying to get a volleyball tournament going. And most people who went there were like north of 40.
Yeah.
And they would try to get these Thirsty Thursday volleyball tournaments going. And I travel out to Florida for a speaking event less than about 3 years ago. It's probably 2.5 years ago. I go there, and this lady goes, so I'm in my suit, and she says, what do you do? And one of the videographers was just screwing with me and screwing with her. He goes, yeah, this guy is the guy who DJs at the Yucatan Liquor Stand. And he said that because he knew that was true.
Yeah. And in
she
Florida.
Goes,
this is in Florida.
And she goes, oh my gosh, you're the guy. And I'm like, so it was DJ Clay on the Thirsty Thursdays.
Your fans are everywhere.
Oh, there's like 6 of them. They were loving it. But anyway, so seriously, we're talking today about the super moves, the 8 super moves to help you financially get to where you want to go. Super move number 8,
Clay. Why don't you recap the first 7? I just tuned in. I want to know whether it's worth going to thrivetimeshow.com and listening to this show.
Super move number 1, Z. I give you super move number 1. Boom. Start with a plan.
Okay.
All right. Super move number 2. This just in from our home office here. Super move number 2. Create a budget. Tell your money where to go.
That's important.
Super move number 3. I submit to you. Give yourself some fun money so you'll stay on budget and you can afford Tom Brady tickets. Super move number 4. Say goodbye to all of your debt. Super move number 5. You got to be patient with your purchases and with yourself, like Belichick. Super move number 6. You got to get on the same team with your spouse, because if you're not on the same team with your spouse,
Brady and Gronk.
It's like Brady and Gronk. We're like one together. It's like 2 become 1. It's like a Spice Girls song. It's amazing. They love each other. Super move number 7. You got to be prepared for emergencies, like when the other team no longer allows you to deflate the balls when you need to deflate the balls.
Emergency.
And super move number 8, if you want to be great financially, it's make daily decisions with the end goal in mind. So here we go. Notable quotable. Begin with the end in mind, start with the end outcome, and work backwards to make your dream possible. Wayne Dyer, best-selling author. Why do you have to start to meet with a financial advisor, Khris, who can help you kind of automate those daily decisions, or at least help you make a plan where the automatic where those daily decisions become the right decisions over and over again?
You're listening to the Thrive Time Show on Talk Radio 1170.
The big thing is making sure that when you do have that plan in place, you've got someone to help you hold accountable. I mean, accountability is huge in business and anything. And when we hold ourselves accountable, both with the spouses, if you got your husband and your wife, and you're holding each other accountable when the man wants to buy a new boat and the girl wants to buy a new purse. That's really what happens in my household. Those kind of things balance out. You've got to have that middle ground. So once you actually get those things going in the right direction, and you just need someone to help encourage those things.
For somebody who's trying to get their love life together, Z.
Yeah.
For somebody who's trying to, Khris, I want to ask this question. How do you get you and your wife on the same financial page? If she wants to buy the purse, you want to buy the boat, you can't agree. How do you agree financially without completely killing your love life? How do you do it?
Smaller purse, smaller boat at first.
Okay. Yeah, smaller.
Work your way up.
Okay.
Yeah, don't buy the big nitro.
So a little
that you
dinghy
see.
and a little clutch.
Right.
For someone who's listening right now who knows a little bit about compound interest, but not as much as you do, they haven't studied it, haven't looked at it. Why is it such a magical and powerful wonder of the world?
It's just a miracle of compounding interest. Ben Franklin said it right. The big thing is making sure that when you get money in there, your money wants to make money. And the minute you stop making it make money is the minute where you're just stagnant. You don't want to be stagnant with your money.
Now, you have a free gift for all of our listeners. For tonight's listeners, apparently you have a free book called the Safe Money Book. It's 115 pages. It has a safe money retirement kit. It's free for all the listeners.
Absolutely, and it's not legalese, guys. This is something that you can read. You can actually comprehend, which is really nice today. With words.
Is there pictures? Because I need pictures.
It has a few diagrams, which is nice. It takes up a few of those pages for people like me.
Now, seriously, for anyone listening, though, and it's called the Safe Money Book. Mm-hmm. It's a 115-page book and Safe Money Retirement Kit. How can they get a hold of this? They say, I need to have it. I want that book. Give me that book. How can they get it?
They can just go to the website, myanchorgroup.com. They can request it there. We'll actually get on the phone with them and actually build them a Safe Money Retirement Kit specifically for them.
I have some rude questions I'm going to ask. I shouldn't ask. I'm going to ask them here. Here we go. One, what is your motive? What's your motive to help people out financially? What do you get out of it? If I come to you, I hire you, is this a job? Are you making profit? Is it ethical? Is it ethical, Z?
Well, profit's not a dirty word, of course. However, we do try to put things in there where we're not making money on a consistent basis every year on your money. Yeah, we might get paid one time, but that's just it. A securities advisor makes money whether you win or lose. We make it one time, and we set you on a course. We put your retirement on autopilot and check in with you on a once a year basis and do an annual review.
I want references. I don't know if you're real people. Where can I find more information?
Are you real?
Go to our website. Great source. We've got testimonials. We've got reviews. If you're a Google person, we've got quite a few things there to look through. Lots of educational things, podcasts. It really is kind of endless there. You could spend a lot of time there at myanchorgroup.com.
What if I want to get financially pumped up? Where I'm saying, I want to get pumped up. I need to have a guy who pumps me up. I need to be encouraged. I need to get the pump. I need to get the pump. Do you do that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Give me a call, 918-591-2880. I'll pump you up.
Will you talk with that kind of accent, like an Austrian accent?
I can do it, yeah.
Yeah, there
Z,
we go.
what rude question do you have for Khris here? Do you have any rude questions about? Because people are wanting to know. People are asking right now. They're going, "Hey, I've got a few questions."
Okay, here's a rude question.
Okay,
I'm out here. Listen, I'm driving home. I'm already home. I'm listening to the show, and I'm going, man, I'm just getting started. I'm young. I don't have a whole lot of money. Sounds like these guys are like for the big dogs, for all the people with the millions to invest and all the stuff. They're doing all the annuities and Roth IRAs you threw out there, legalese. I've just got a little bit of money to invest every month. Am I wasting your time? Can I come by?
Absolutely not. The younger you are, the less money you have, that's fine. That's a good place to start because you can always build off of it. Everything is a. So
you're not going to toss me out. You're going to go like you're not a big enough fish. Throw you back in the lake.
No, see,
throw
here's
you
the
back
deal.
in the ice fishing hole.
See, I'm going to tell you this. We have something that we have for anybody who's in the financial hole, for anybody who's struggling, anybody who's really doing well. We have built the world's best business coaching platforms. You and I teamed up and we said, you know what? We want to build the world's best business coaching platform. I'm going to tell you why. Because I had probably thousands of people say, hey, can I pick your brain for coffee?
Sure.
and you probably had many more than thousands.
Yeah, and you only have so much caffeine in your body, and then you're like, ah.
And I started discovering that when I would sit down and try to mentor a young guy, try to teach him how to start or grow a business, I wasn't with my wife, wasn't with my kids, and so you and I teamed up. We started Thrive15.com. Tell them about it, Z.
It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's the Netflix of business coaching for $19 a month. That's it. Just $19 a month. I spend more to Starbucks. For only $19 a month, you can get on there, and you know what? You could binge watch 24/7. You may never sleep again. Just, hey, get the coffee.
We have thousands of videos.
Get the coffee you're going to buy us, and just watch videos and drink
Watch
coffee.
it till your brain explodes.
Downloadables, in-person workshops at your fingertips.
Thrive15.com. And as always, Z, 3, 2, 1, boom!